Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In today we're going to talk about three-dimensional problems. So 3D problems are not exactly a question by itself. Generally, in most cases, they are part of a longer question, the typical long big Trigo question. And then at some point it's going to be some context, and then there will be some sort of Trigo or rather 3D ideas that some tower is going to stand somewhere, some bird's going to fly somewhere, or whatever, or some plane in air or whatever. Yeah, so what they're doing is they're mixing all the topics we've learned in Trigo from Sec 2. This to our Sec 2 stuff. This is technically a Sec 3 concept, but just still using Sec 2 stuff. We've got the sine rule, cosine rule, we've got the bearing. So these are all some of the things we all learn throughout your secondary school life. Okay, so let's look at a typical question like that. So we have a diagram ABC, so A, B, C on the ground, and then I have the 1 to 0 here. I've got the 42 degrees here, 35 degrees here, and then there's some vertical building. So this is the TC, the vertical building. Okay, then they told me, okay, the angle of elevation of T from A is 39. So T from A, so this is 39, and this is the right angle triangle. Okay, that's it. So we need to find AC. So AC will be this one. So in a question like that, we do not know how to start, because it can be any of this. So generally we're looking for right angle triangles first. So I can see that this AC is part of this right angle triangle. So do I have enough info? I need three things. I need the angle and two sides. I need this one, and I need either one of these to be unknown, which I don't. So this right angle triangle is not going to be workable. So our Trigo ratio is out. So next question, I'm looking at, okay, AC is part of this triangle, and this is obviously not right angle triangle. So we're looking at either sine rule or cosine rule. So I'm going to look at cosine rule first. I like to do cosine rule first. I'm looking for the V shape. I need this. This is the angle opposite. Okay, I have. I need these two sides that surrounds the angle. I don't have this. So cosine rule fail. So now let's look for sine rule. So I need this. I need this. Okay, I have. So I have I can use this angle and this side, which I don't have. I can use this side and this angle, which I don't have. But I realize, okay, this angle I can find. Not too bad, because I got a triangle. I got two. I can find the last one. So in this case, if I can have this angle, I'm looking at sine rule. So this over this equal to this over this. So I use the triangle to find the 103 here, and then I'm using the sine rule. So it will be this divided by sine 35 equal to this divided by sine 103. So I've written it here, and now I need to solve for AC. So this sign goes up, and I press the calculator, and I'm done. So a good practice is, after I found the answer, I like to write it here. Okay, so sine rule has been used, so it's unlikely that sine rule will be used again. So the next thing is height of the building. So there will be TC, this one, and most of the case, the number you just found should be useful to some extent. So I'm doing again the same order. I'm looking, can I use Trigo ratio, right angle triangle? I have. Look, this is the right angle triangle. So as with all good students, I like to draw it out. So I'm drawing this triangle here, and then I realize, okay, I got this, I need this. So this will be tangent 39 equal to this over this. So exactly here. And to solve for TC, this number times up, we're done. Okay. So what have we done here? So let's look at the next one. So I've used Trigo ratio, I've used sine rule. So most likely the last one will be using cosine rule. Might be most of the time. Okay, so I look angle of elevation T from B. So T from B. So this is the angle I want. So as with all angle of elevation, this must be the right angle triangle we're talking about here. So as always, I draw the triangle. So it's BC on the ground, BC on the ground, and then the top of the tower is T. And sure enough, I've just found this. So this one goes here, and this is the angle I need. And then now I'm looking at this diagram, and okay, I need either this or this, and I have neither of them. So I'm looking, okay, is there a way I can find BC? So I look, I'm looking for cosine rule, right? So if I need BC and I use cosine rule, I must use the angle opposite. and I need to have this 2, which I have, so I can use cosine rule. So this is the cosine rule. So BC is equal to this square plus this square minus 2 times this times cosine 42. So here, and in one shot I press the calculator, I get the answer. So once I get this number will be here. Okay, then I'm doing the typical angle of elevation, I'm doing the Trigo ratio. So tangent this angle is going to be this over this, so here. And then I'm going to solve for this one, which is basically tangent inverse, and I'm done. So okay, so this is quite a common long question. It can be harder, this is not the hardest version, but this is a good example of how a Trigo question, a long question that involves some sort of 3D will look like. So hope you learned something. Thank you and bye bye.